How's life? And welcome back to my video. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about an interesting topic which is multiculturalism. Do you know anything, guys, about multiculturalism? So, based on Collins Dictionary, multiculturalism is a situation in which all the different cultural or racial groups in a society have equal rights and opportunities, and none is ignored or regarded as unimportant. Or you can say as simple as a word that describes a society where a different culture live together. And the challenge that this multiculturalist society face is that to coexist with harmony and peace. And also regarding this topic, I've been searching for two cases. The first case is about Sikh Pritam Jauhal, who fought over turban rights. So, who is Sikh Pritam Jauhal? And who are Sikhs? Pritam Jauhal had earned medals with fighting in British 8th Army in World War II, and he continued to serve Sikhism and the community at large. And Sikhs are a religious group that begins in India. In performing, Sikh men should wear headgear over their uncut hair. So that's a must in their religious group. And also, the case happened on November 11, 1993, when Sikh Pritam Jauhal and 4 other Sikh veterans denied to entrance commemorative gathering in Legion Hall in Vancouver. And so, it is happened because he and their friend wearing headgear, and the Legion rules that forbidding the wearing of any hats and headgear. And in the end of the case, Sikh Pritam Jauhal sent a letter to the Queen, and the Queen responded by commanded the Legion to change the rule about hats and headgear. And in the end, the Legion was closed forever. And also, the second case is about no religious expression are allowed in French public school system. So this law happened because on March the 3rd, 2004, the French Senate gave approval to the ban of any religious expression in school. And you know that this case happened to several female Muslim students. They were expelled from school, and they would not be allowed to come to school before they come to school without wearing hijab, veil, or scarf. So you know that the reason why female Muslims should wear hijab is because the same reason as why the Sikh men should wear headgear. That is a must in our religion, and that is part of our identity. So I have 3 opinions regarding these 2 cases and about this topic, multiculturalism. The first is that I think the ban violated the freedom of expression and religion, because it is part of our identity, right? And I think that people, this kind of person, didn't do anything wrong, and they just want to gather and cope up with another people. And so I think they just want to be like another people, but they just choose to wear different kind of clothes. For example, you know the Queen's hat? She wears different kind of hats every day. She changed it every day, right? And that is just like she want to wear different kind of clothes, and that is a freedom of our identity, right? So nothing wrong with that. And of course, the second, when I watch video in Al Jazeera and they are talk about this case in France that they do not allow any religious expression, and I think the man there from government, if I'm not mistaken, stated that you have a right to do this, and we also have a right to say that there are certain behavior that we consider not to be part of integration. Can you imagine that? I think there is no kind of this integration in those kind of wearing different kind of clothes, because that's just like freedom of identity, of our own identity. And the thing that make this integration is the band itself, right? Because from the band, we know that the people cannot gather with another society, and that's not the fault of this person, right? And so the third opinion, I think that French should accept their diversity. You know that France is a diverse country, right? The society comes from all over the world and all part of the world, and we know that they have different culture, different religion, different belief, different worship. So I think that France should erase the ban about freedom of expressing our religion. And also, how about the solution to fix this multiculturalism problem? Actually, if we think about multiculturalism, always there is a problem inside it, but we know there are solutions behind it. So the first solution is to teach cultural intelligence at school and at work. You know that close-minded person is different with open-minded person, right? For example, if we talk about Muslim, maybe if we are close-minded Western person, we would think that we do not Islam and all Muslim are radical. And also, if for example in Indonesia, Muslim people that do not have chance to go abroad and see the fact there will think that all Western country or all Western people giving harm to Muslim, and all Western people hate Muslim, and that is not right. You know that teaching cultural intelligence at school and at work is important. And the second solution is that we can understand cross-cultural diverse with understand other culture. So we can understand other people by knowing each other, right? So how can people hate just because they have different religion, just because they have different belief, just because they have different worship? That's just because we don't understand each other. But if we understand them, we can know what are they want and what they do and etc., right? And also from this multiculturalism society, there are many benefits that we can take, and the first benefit is that multiculturalism make people smarter because we know other culture and we gain knowledge from it, right? And the second, with that knowledge, we can keep our society in harmony and peace, and we can understand each other with that knowledge, right? So I think That's all my video today. Hope you understand what I want to talk about to you, and I'm sorry if I have mistake, and thank you.